So basically, this is what you're going to get in your kit. You're going to get your power harness for your EQ, a few RCA extensions. These are going to go from your EQ to your amplifier. The receiver box, so this has two plugs that you get your sound from your screen. Two RCA inputs, these go from the box to your EQ. And then your power wires, so these take power from the USB port and then send it back. And then your EQ power harness. And then here's your EQ. We'll get this opened up real quick. So owner's manual. Two brackets, hardware, and then the EQ itself. So these main ends, those are the ones you're going to be using, and then these are going to be your outs. So the two wires right here, EQ in left, is going to go into the left side, and then the other one's going to go into the right side. So the only tool you're going to need is a Phillips head. That's it. You're going to pop your frunk open. All your Phillips are going to be in here. You're just going to zip these off. Go ahead and pop this out. And I'll give you access to your amplifier, everything else in here. So where you end up running these wires just depends on where you're installing it. There's two places that you could really install it, but it's basically up to you. I go into this frunk piece. I drill some holes in my frunk, and then I mount my EQ up against this right here. Drill some holes in here for my wires to come through. So I'm going to run my EQ power harness and my RCAs to that frunk piece there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pop this open, and you're going to place it right in here. So this is where your box is going to end up going, right on top of this fender liner here. You're going to take your two amp plugs, and you're going to run these over this frame here to the front side over here. You're also going to run your two power wires, your USB in and out, through there as well. Now what you should be left with is your two RCA ports to your EQ and your EQ power harness. So there's 3 screws, 2 on the bottom, 1 right here. So you're going to pull back initially, and then you're going to pop it down at the same time, and that'll pop it out. You want to be careful because you can break these really easily. Alright, so once you have the panel off, you're going to pull this wire harness out. What you're looking for is these little black connectors with the white cables on them. You're looking for a right and a left channel. So this is a front right, this is front left. So that's a right channel and a left channel. Now I'll take my cables that go to my box. These are my signal ins. So I have a left channel and a right channel here. So check the wire. R means right, L means left. So this is my front left. You're only going to need 2 of these. And there's my right. Now take the power wires. These are USB in and out. I already have it unplugged. There's the USB right here. You're going to have a red and a black here. So you take those. You're going to find your USB in, which is this one that has the correct spades on here. So you're going to go red to red, black to black. So now you have power into your box. Now this is the power back out to your USB, so your wireless charger still works. You're going to go black to negative, red to positive. You're going to take your RCA extension cables, get those out and unwrapped. So now you're going to unplug all of these. They're going to be wrapped in tape. Just go ahead and unplug them. So silver is going to go to white. Red is going to go to red. And then for the other one. Now once you have those plugged in, you're going to take all your wires, run them up front. Now you can tuck all this back in here. Pop your top clips in first, and then you're just going to push down. Start with your lower ones. So like I said, where you mount it is up to you. We're going to be mounting ours just like this. I'm not going to drill the holes today, but you would just drill holes for these ports to come through the bottom side of the front. You can mount it wherever you want. This is just where I like to mount it. So from here, on the bottom of your EQ, you're going to take your power harness. It's going to go in just like that. It only goes in one way. You're going to take your RCA plugs. Your right and your left. This is my left. It's going to go to left main in. It's going to go to right main in. And then those RCAs that I ran up front, if you labeled them, if you remembered which one was which, like I said, one's going to be your right channel, one's going to be your left channel. Just like that. And now, this 3-pin plug is going to go into your EQ power harness. And that's basically it. Obviously, all these wires will tuck down and zip tie up. But then it's mounted. When we turn the card on, this will be powered. So now we got power. And then you can adjust all of your settings to whatever you prefer or my preset settings. That's basically it.